Welcome to this edition of Versant Spotlight Series, where we engage healthcare thought leaders on important issues facing healthcare and the profession of nursing. I'm Michael Carmen, Managing Partner of Versant and the founder of Versant Center for the Advancement of Nursing. And I'm pleased to host this edition of Spotlight.
What DAISY stands for and what we stand for, what we believe is important for us to be able to recognize in nurses providing great care to their patients, to the community, and to their families. It all comes together with DAISY for us. And so for us, it's a great opportunity to be able to share amazing stories of the work that we're doing in our organization through Awarding DAISY.
By providing what we call debriefing exercises with our preceptors and our residents. We allow the resident or the preceptor to stand and we acknowledge them for a hard task that they have accomplished or mastered. We also provide thank you notes that we send, personalized thank you notes that we send to the resident or the preceptor's home that are signed by all of the management team, preceptors, and even family members on the units, thanking them for and praising them for their accomplishments that they have actually mastered. We also have debriefing exercises with our preceptors, where we actually have the preceptors openly stand and we thank them for all of their contributing all of their hours and their times and their expertise skills to our residents.
Throughout the year, we will actually have table events where we will set up a table and we talk about how important it is to be able to capture those amazing moments in the care that the staff are providing. We want everyone to be able to understand what it takes to win a DAISY award, to be able to promote the award, to be able to say, these are nurses that are doing amazing things every day, and so they are not going to write their own story. So we rely on the coworkers, the leaders, patients, family, to be able to document these stories. One of the things that I like to share with people is that the nurse that typically wins the DAISY does this every day, but doesn't really, pat herself on the back. So it's important for other people to be able to do that for them. And so we encourage them that if you see something amazing, take the time to write it down. Even if you don't take the time to write it down, share that with your leader that can actually document it. And so we want to be able to capture those moments to be able to demonstrate the amazing work that we're doing and how we live out what our mission and values are at this organization. And so it definitely has changed with COVID. So we're not able to have the large gatherings that we did before, but we still wanted to make it meaningful. And so what we actually decided to do was to set up a smaller version of the event just for the department where the nurse is actually working. So we pulled together our executive team. It's always a surprise until the actual day and the actual moment that we're making the presentation. So no one knows the winner except for the chief nurse and, of course, the people that are intimately involved in coordinating the event. But we actually go to that particular unit where the person is working and we gather their team around them, and then we actually do the presentation and share the story. And then just to say how grateful and thankful we are for the amazing work that they're doing. So it's on a smaller scale just for that particular unit, but it's still an amazing event. It's very beautiful. We honor them with flowers and all of that. So it's still a really nice event.
When we started the DAISY Award 21 years ago, we thought that nurses would nominate other nurses because who would know nurses work better than nurses? But over the first few weeks of the program in its pilot, no nominations came in. And it wasn't until we opened it up to patients and families that we really saw this program come to life. Fast forward 21 years. Now, meaningful recognition is so embedded in hospitals like yours, in the concepts of a healthy work environment, a positive practice environment. And now nurses are encouraged, like you are, to see in each other the extraordinary work that you all do. And as a result, the nomination pool is getting more and more robust and recognition more and more widespread.
Rosina, Tammy, and Bonnie, thank you so much for sharing your perspectives on meaningful recognition. We will say goodbye to Tammy for now. However, Rosina and Bonnie will stay with us as we get the perspective of two recent MLK Daisy Award nominees.